Okay, what else do I need to remove, guys?
What
What
else
else do I need to remove? Should I
Everything
remove
good?
my pants? Or maybe my hair.
Maybe we get more views. Maybe we get more views. I know if I take my shirt off, we're not getting views.
No, maybe I can, then we get views.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're here in Paris. Ferdinand, we're happy to have you. We're going to take you back through memory lane here. We got a couple props right there.
Yep.
All those things, they're taking you to that track in Stade de France. So we want to know more about your life.
Yep.
All right, let's start with the number one. I want to get to the kids' shoes. People want to know, how was your childhood?
But I grew up in up country,
Okay.
western part of the country, you know, where the big boys come from.
Okay.
My parents really wanted us to get a good education. So my childhood was that. Like, I was good in books. My dad supported us in every way he could. We had a library at home. I have 4 siblings, so basically you're 5 brothers, 2 parents.
Okay.
So that's our setting.
What kind of brother were you? Were you the shy one? Did you take a lot of space? I was the one to take space. That's why I'm here. So I want to know.
You know, when you grow up in a family where they're only sons and you just are like brothers, there are things you have to fight for. Food, because you know, once food has been put on the table, make sure you're not late. I wasn't the calm one. I was the guy. I'm at the middle, so I used to solve a lot of issues.
I want to go straight to rugby. we got a rugby ball right here.
Yeah.
So when did you start actually falling in love with rugby?
In high school, we used to run because I was in a very strict high school. So we used to do a couple of runs, running for food, running for preps. Like, you're going to class, you're running. So people knew that I was fast. So there was this inter-class games, you know, competing against each class. And they said, because you're fast, we've seen you run for food. We want you to be our winger. The only thing you need to do is catch this ball and run. That's when I started playing rugby.
At what point do you make that switch towards sprinting?
I loved rugby. I never wanted to stop playing rugby. You know, in Kenya, we say inakutoka block. It gets you off the block. Basically, it sets you up for the life, you know. But then someone in my rugby club after high school told me there's an athletic circuit that's going on and it's free. Just, you know, register and go and run. And after that, I came and thought about it and said, I think this is something that I want to try. So I said, yeah, let me go for the next event. And then the next event, and the next event, and then the next event. Now it's Olympics.
Okay. Okay, we're going to move on to number 3. We got some chemistry flasks. So we heard you got a scholarship.
They're called beakers.
Beaker.
Yeah.
Okay. I translated it straight to French. I don't have all those. But you're a dropout now.
No, I went back to school. My current coach told me the first day we met, when I was asking him if he can coach me, he told me you have to go back to school. Okay. So I'm in school.
You're still in school?
Hopefully graduating next year.
Okay, that's great. So we got a picture right there. That's here with your wife. We've heard it. She's very, very supportive of you.
She's also an athlete, so we met on track. And after meeting her, you know, we started our life together and we had a son. And, you know, during that time, it was a bit hard because I was a student and now she was working because she was ahead of me. She was paying our rent. She really supported me.
She helped you get to where you are today.
Exactly.
That's great.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about the timer, man.
Yeah.
So when I Google your name, African's fastest man, what does that mean to you to have that? Are you proud of it?
Of course, man.
Sure.
Being the fastest man in Africa and the 9th fastest man in history, it's something that anybody will want to be called up because, you know, it puts you up there.
Do you feel pressure with that title?
No pressure. I always tell people that what I'm doing is just chasing the wind, you know, and just running.
I want to know about Kenya in general. You have the reputation of having long distance runners, for sure. Yeah. And do you feel like in the last wave of runners, of sprinters in Kenya, do you feel like there's a shift in the culture?
Big shift, big shift.
Talk to me.
I remember in 2016, the trials for the Rio Olympics, which I competed in. In 2021, they were making a documentary about me. And the event in 2016 was live in Kenya. Okay. It was live, like from morning to evening. But during the 100 meters, they went for advertisements. So they were looking for this footage They were looking for this footage when they were making my documentary, and they couldn't find it. So you can see how it was being perceived before. But now, any news about athletics, the first event that has to be televised is 100 meters.
Okay.
So you can see the shift in change.
I want to get to the last item. We got an Eiffel Tower right here. Does that mean something to you, when you see it? I mean, you've seen the Paris 2024 logo so many times.
It wasn't easy for so many athletes to get here, and some even didn't make it here. So being here, for me, it's a great opportunity.
We see on TV the sprinters, when they get announced, they got their gimmicks and everything. Do you rehearse that? Do you know what you're going to do when the camera's on you?
No, I have my thing that I always do. I always start with doing that. So that means on my left or my right, I am not looking at anyone.
It's me.
It's just me in this lane. And then the flag is always here. So like put a bit of attention to that. Take it out, roll it up, bring it back, and then do a bit of a dab. And then like do that. That's a C. That's a cheetah.
Oh, cheetah?
That's the representation. So that's what I always do before my races.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's cool. All right, live from the Olympic Games, Paris 2024. Ferdinand, I hope you had a good time.
Thank you. Yeah, I've had a perfect moment, like talking about all that. Great memories.
You have a good one, man.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.